Hello everyone, and welcome to the Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Care Network. I'm Dean, the host of the N.A.R.C.N Network channel, and also the host of the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. Today I'm going to be presenting to you episode 129, and the topic of episode 129 is narcissistic mirroring. So in this particular episode, I'm also going to be adding a link to the original episode, which is episode 64, which I did on mirroring and character acquisition, because it closely relates to this episode that we're talking about. So what we're just doing here in this episode is we're just revisiting mirroring and what that actually is, as far as narcissistic abuse goes. So, what is mirroring? Sorry, excuse me. What is mirroring? Mirroring is a thing that, again, is part of the character acquisition attributes that narcissists display. And character acquisition is to say that when a narcissist becomes involved with you, one of the things that you'll see going on is very often, in fact, a large majority of the time, they start to almost mimic you. So they'll start to take on attributes that you actually have, character attributes that you actually have, and they'll start to behave perhaps a little bit like you, or start to copy you in certain particular ways. And this is part of the aspect that we know as mirroring in narcissists. So a narcissist will get with you, they will start to analyze you and to watch you and absorb how you are, and they will start to mirror you and start to behave at times like you. They may start to start to be copying you for most of the things that you particularly do. They start to like the same foods you like. All of a sudden they like the same music or the same bands. They want to do the same things as you. They just literally start to mirror you. And this is part of what mirroring is. It's part of the character acquisition thing that goes on with narcissists, because what they're doing is they're analyzing you when they're getting together with you. Now, this is not to say that normal people don't do this as well too. We do want to learn about the people who we are involved with. We want to know about them. We want to know about what they love and what they like to do and what they like to eat. I think everybody takes an interest in this in a normal relationship. The difference is it doesn't necessarily take you, a normal person, and change you. You won't start necessarily starting to like everything that other person likes, or the same food, the same movies, whatever. You will still remain more or less individual in yourself from that person. What narcissists are doing when they're doing this and they're absorbing all this information is they're absorbing this information so they can emulate you. They can emulate everything you like, all the things you do, and some other things that are included in there. And they use this as a means of power against you, because of course when somebody starts to become very much like you, one of the things you think, or one of the first things you can think, is that, oh my God, I found this person who's exactly like me. Maybe this is a relationship that will really work with myself and this person, because they are so common in all of their likes and stuff with myself. But sometimes this is the case, but there is a healthy way and a non-healthy way to approach these things. People who want to know about the partners they're involved with will absorb these things, but it doesn't change that person. That person doesn't fundamentally necessarily change what they like or don't like based on that new person that they've become involved with. Narcissists start changing everything because, of course, they themselves are trying to absorb all the information that they can so they can use it against you. And when they do this, this is what we refer to as mirroring. So this is just like a really short little discussion or a short little explanation. If you've never come across this before, or this term before in narcissism. This is what narcissists are doing. They're basically absorbing everything they can from you in order to be able to gain control over you, to be able to basically make you think that you found like the dream person that you always thought of, or that you always dreamed of having. And this is what the narcissist is basically doing with you. They're trying to create an image of themselves that they've taken from you, so you will become more wrapped up with them in a way that you don't really see happening, because we all want to be on the best terms that we can with somebody who we're romantically involved with, and this is part of what the narcissist uses to do those things. Sorry, excuse me. This is what part of what the narcissist uses against you, basically. So when they do these things, they're doing this to gain control over you, because this is part of just the way the human mind is. We want to be accepted by people. We want to have other people make efforts for us. And when we find someone that we think is very close to us, this is a very strong pull for us to become attached to that person. And narcissists use character acquisition and mirroring to accomplish this when you become involved with them. And this is part of how you get locked into them and how they keep you within their fuel matrix, by presenting this illusion that they are this perfect person that is just like you and completely suited for you, and there's just, you just don't see any faults with this person, because they are essentially a dream person for you, or your perfect mate or whatever. So this is part of what they do with mirroring and character acquisition. So I just wanted to talk briefly about this. If you guys want to see a little bit more on this, go and check out episode 64, which again I will put in the link of this particular video. You can check out that original version that I did. Also, if you look on the internet, there's plenty of other narcissistic experts out there who will talk about mirroring in perhaps more depth than I have here. Look them up. You can. They're all over the internet. There's a group of them on my narcissistic abuse channel. You can probably find them on there. Professor Sam Vaknin is on there. HD Tutor is on there. Dr. Ramani is on there. Just go look at any of these things that these other experts say, and they all pretty much concur in the same thing that I'm saying here. This is what mirroring accomplishes for the narcissist when they carry it out with you. So I'm going to say to you guys, hope you guys have a great day. This has been episode 129. Stay tuned for some new episodes I have coming up on the N.A.R.C.N network, and also on the Unmasking the Narcissist channel. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you really soon.